Good teams always find ways to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. Bad teams somehow always find ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Brothers, this game was more depressing than any other blowout. This game was incredibly depressing because we actually had a chance. We had a chance to beat an unbeaten team. We had a chance to beat the last unbeaten team. But at the end of the day, I'm caught up in the moment. I'm such a huge diehard Cowboy fan. My heart always wants us to win. My heart never wants to tank. My heart never wants the team to fold like cheap lawn chairs. But my brain tells me that this team is still not good enough. And even though they fought their hearts out tonight, they're just not good enough. We're still eyeing that top 3 draft pick. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. But I will say this. The team did not fold tonight. They played their fucking hearts out, and it required I will say this though, I'm not the one who usually complains about the referees. I feel like in the end, the good team will always find a way to win. But the Steelers got bailed out quite a bit in this game. But it is what it is. An L is an L. That's it. The defense played. The defense was actually impressive. The defense was very impressive for what they have. Relatively speaking, the defense was impressive. Neville Gallimore, the young rookie out of Oklahoma, he played fairly well today. Trayvon Diggs got hurt. He wasn't in for a large portion of the fourth quarter. The defense, for the most part, they played relatively well. They didn't fold. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. The offense. Garrett Gilbert is way, way, way better than Ben DiNucci. Garrett Gilbert, he's a bench warmer for a reason. He's bounced around the league for a reason. He's not the quarterback of the future. Hell, he might not even be the quarterback next game after the bye week. Thank God for the bye week. I'm sick of Cowboys football. But, he's a huge upgrade over Ben DiNucci. I'll tell you that much. Much, much fucking better. But Garrett Gilbert, a lot of batted balls, which means, his mechanics are off because your ball, when you have 4 batted balls at the line of scrimmage in a game, your mechanics are just off. And of course, he can't fine tune his game because he's not a starter. He's not a starter. He doesn't play very much. He completed his first pass in this game. He completed his first pass he hasn't completed a pass since 2018 in a game. So, of course, his mechanics are a little off. But his decision-making was okay at spots. He knew when to take the sack. He knew when to try to extend the play. If I had to give him a grade, I'd give him a C+. It was okay. Much better than Ben DiNucci. Ben DiNucci shouldn't be in the league. I don't know why he's in the league. I don't know why Mike McCarthy drafted him. He's worthless. Utterly worthless. The defensive line, the interior, Cameron Hayward, they were just destroying our offensive line all game. Now, I will say this, the Steelers, they've had a tough schedule. Even though they're undefeated, they've had a tough schedule. They had a tough game against the Ravens last week. They're pretty beat up. And, of course, I'm pretty sure they came into Arlington and was like, yeah, this team ain't shit. We're going to dominate them. So they came in lackadaisical. So that's that played a part in the close game. Um, but other than that, though, I mean, it was a good game. My team didn't fold. That's one thing I like to see. Now, of course, I told you we weren't going to win the game because we were going to find some way to lose. But just to see my team fight makes me feel a little bit better. It makes me feel pretty good. Just to see them not folding makes me feel good. It shows me that they at least kind of care what's going on out there. And listen, I don't want to win the division, but to be quite honest, the way we performed against the Steelers, if we play like that through for the rest of the season after the bye week, we may win this division. I can't believe the fucking Redskins lost to the Giants again. They got swept by the Giants. Oh my God. Every team in the division, the Eagles have 3 wins. They're leading the division. Everybody else has 2 victories. So even though we keep losing over and over and over again, we're still in this. I don't want to win it. I don't, because I feel like that's gonna really like destroy like our plans for rebuilding in the future. But man, but at the end of the day, there are really no more. There are really no more victories. A loss is a loss. I mean, we're still in the running for that top 3 draft pick, so I'm excited about that. But the way you know what? I don't know, man. The way they played today, if they play like this, they may just fuck around and win this damn division. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Ruin our chances at getting a top 3 draft pick to win the division, get bounced in the first round. This team would do some bullshit like that. And no matter what, I'll find a way to root for them. It's like today, like winning this game wouldn't do any good for us, but I was still rooting for them. Because that's my team at the end of the day. It's my team. Like, I do not actively root against my team. Now when it comes to tanking, like, shit, if we tank, we tank. Hey, let's tank, let's get that top draft pick. But I don't actively root against my team. It's not in my DNA. It's just not. So, hopefully some of you brothers can comprehend that. Because a lot of you brothers, y'all really don't understand. Like, I had this one dude say something along the lines of, in my last video, he said something like, "You're confused. You don't know if you want this team to win or lose or what." I'm like, bitch, fuck you. Shut the fuck up. You always got some stupid ass fan that doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. I want this team to tank. But at the same time, I don't want us to just take it up the ass. Hopefully you're complex enough to understand that. Hopefully. Some of you brothers are pretty simple. We'll see.